one in. Just get addicting after a while, though.
Or in
Okay. Doesn't look like anything is good popping on right now. It's already 1:20. Damn, the time goes by quick. I thought it was 2:30, 12:30 actually, but it ends up being 1:20 now.
We got a
At this point.
Hello.
It's literally
How are
why
you?
do we even come on here? It's always just me getting in awkward conversations and then me feeling awkward. Like, what enjoyment do
Do
I get out
you
of this?
just want to hear my story then, and then you can skip me after if you don't like it?
What's your story?
I was raised by a single mom. I didn't have my father in my life. My mom told me
Same.
my mom told me my dad was a deadbeat dad, alcoholic, and that didn't even care about me. Come to find out, my mom lied to me. It wasn't true. My dad did care about me. He did want to be in my life, but the reason why he didn't stick around was because he couldn't handle my mom. So this whole time I resented my father. He went and got married and had two other kids. And especially when I saw that, that just confirmed everything my mom said about him. So I didn't give him the day of light of day. Both of them passed away, my mom and dad. So I come on here encouraging people, if they still have both of their parents, to go and forgive them. Just like how we did something, we yelled at somebody, we cussed at somebody, we hurt somebody, it was out of our control when we did it. It was the same for our parents, no different. So I come on here encouraging people, if they still have both of their parents, to go and forgive them. I regret it to this day that I didn't have the opportunity to tell my dad that I was sorry for hating them and resenting them, that it was out of his control. He didn't purposely do it to hurt me. um, he did love me. He did care about me. I never gave him that chance to. So I come on here encouraging people to do that. If they may not feel like that. They may not feel like they resent their parents or they have any hatred towards their parents. But I still encourage people to do it. Um, just reflect on the way your parents raised you, what they did to you, how they were speaking to you, and stuff like that. And then you come to terms if you need to forgive them or not. But it's something that people encourage me to continue to do on here, and so that's why I'm on here.
Do you
Talking to people.
actually want to hear something crazy? Like, so you know that like the things you're saying impact people.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, I was born. My mom had me when she was 19. My dad was 20, and they were like teenage lovers. Like, loved each other so much. Got married. They ended up getting divorced when I was 5 because my dad is really bipolar.
Mhm.
And at that point in his life, and like especially back then, it wasn't as like it is now, where it's like it's okay if you have this mental illness, like we'll help you, like there's help. No, it was just like, I'm not bipolar, like that's a crazy person, I'm not crazy, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So they split up, and my mom wouldn't let him be in our lives because she was like, you're crazy, like you're gonna hurt somebody, like you have to like handle this, like I don't want our kids growing up around this. And I resented him for the last 10 years because I was like, my dad didn't want me. Like, he literally left because that's what my mom told me. And now my dad is back in my life, and my parents are back together because he like, he tried meds, but just didn't work for him. He went to therapy for years, and now he like knows how to handle himself. And it took me like a long time to be able to have that forgiveness, because like even though like he struggled with his mental health, obviously, like it was still hard because I was like, I didn't have a dad for 10 years because of you guys and the decisions you made when you were so young. But eventually I did end up forgiving them. But like, if I had had somebody like tell me like years prior, like you don't have to like hold such hate, like you're lucky to even have like both of your parents, I feel like it would have helped. So what you're doing is definitely helping people.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for even sharing your story with me. A lot of people don't even want to sit and talk, or even they take it personal, or they think that I'm attacking them for some weird reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I have got a lot of encouragement to continue to do this. So I did. I decided to make a channel. If you want to follow it, you're more than welcome to. I told this story to other people. I made 3 videos on there sharing the same story that I did with you. Um, and I've seen the impact that it has on people. I also did it in front of a bunch of group of men one day. And a guy came up to me after the show, and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Thank you for sharing that." He's like, "I'm over here complaining about my parents, and I still have them here with me, and I haven't gone and forgive them. And you lost both of your parents, and I'm over here complaining." So I kind of encouraged him to go and do that. So a lot of people have motivated me to continue, and I'm glad that whatever I shared with you, you could reflect on and maybe apply it to something as well. um
No, yeah, like thank you for sharing that because like I'm telling you like there's even like still like parts of me just like internally today that are like I love him now obviously, but like he was gone for 10 years. Like how am I supposed to like fully forgive somebody for that? And it's like that's so true and like I never think about it that way. It was like he could be gone still. Like he could be dead now. Like he could have not even been here and I wouldn't have even gotten this chance. So like it did kind of actually open. This sounds like so weird that I'm saying like what you, but it really did like I just never think about it like that because I feel like nobody ever wants to like take themselves out of like their like victim complex of like, well, he did that to me, so like I'm just gonna like forever be resentful. But like,
Oh, I
I
was
like,
I was like that. I was like, if my dad's gonna be in my life, he's gonna come and look for me. He's gonna make the effort. He's gonna call me, all that stuff. And it was just my ego talking. It was just me
mm-hmm,
thinking that I was better than him. Um, and in reality, I wasn't. I was no better. I've made mistakes in my life too, and I understand now they're out of my control. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Um, I'm just so amazed that the way you're thinking and the way you're looking at it as well. It gives me a little bit of hope that there is still some people with a mindset that they understand and want to hear and learn and stuff, opposed to just like you said, being a victim and not taking
mm-hmm.
responsibility for the way things are. I think a lot of people don't want to have responsibility for anything nowadays.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to take accountability for anything.
yeah. Everybody just wants to play the victim card all the time. Like, well, I don't care that you are having a hard time, but I am having an even harder time because it's me.
Amazing. um I see you have a cross. Or you believe in God? Are you Christian?
Yeah,
Or...
I'm a Christian.
Amazing. So am I. That's beautiful to see. That's cool. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Zoe.
Zoe. That's a dope ass name too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zoe, for your time and even having this conversation with me. I really do
No,
appreciate
thank
it.
you so much for sharing and like even coming on here and sharing your stories. And even if it doesn't help people, like right now, like they could even think back on it and be like, you know what, like what this guy's saying, like that's true. Like
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I would.
a really amazing thing to do. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Thank
Okay.
you. You too.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Hello. No.